the Chi-Town experience on the flight. Let me go tune in to Keek on the mic. He gon' make sure we get our news and highlights. When you get on YouTube, you better hit the likes.
Bears fans, we have some major injury news for this Sunday's game against the Tennessee Titans. Hey, what's going on, Bears fans? Thank you so much for joining me for another episode of Keek on the Mic, the podcast all about the Chicago Bears. As always, if you're new to the channel, make sure you hit that subscribe button and the notification to catch all Bears content right here on the podcast. Bears fans, make sure you also do me a huge favor by also hitting the like button on today's episode of Keek on the Mic. Bears fans, today's episode of Keek on the Mic is powered by BetUS. The Chicago Bears are back, and right now you guys can head to BetUS.com and use the promo code YouTube150 for a very nice 150% deposit bonus up to $2,000. Bears fans, I know I've already placed my bet for the Chicago Bears to destroy the Tennessee Titans at Soldier Field this Sunday, and you guys can make the exact same bet through BetUS right now. So go have some fun through BetUS and please gamble responsibly. All right, Bears fans, as we are another day closer to the home opener against the Tennessee Titans, we do have some major news in regard to some injuries. Things took an unexpected turn for the Tennessee Titans on Thursday as Titans beat writer Paul Kuharsky caught up with star wide receiver DeAndre Hopkins. And this is where DeAndre Hopkins unloaded a very shocking development in terms of his health. They had this to say. They said DeAndre Hopkins was limited participant in practice for the second day in a row as the Titans prepare for their Sunday opener at Chicago. Thursday, the Titans receiver told me just what he's been recovering from since he last practiced on July 31st. I had the MCL tear maybe 4.5, 5 weeks ago. So the thing about those, it takes a whole year for them to heal, he said. Obviously, it's pain at that point. He did not have surgery on his left knee. I asked if it's something that could turn into something that needs surgery. I don't like speaking like that. I'm going to let you speak that, he said, laughing. Bears fans, this is absolutely a huge development in regard to the game against the Tennessee Titans on Sunday. Not only is DeAndre Hopkins dealing with this MCL tear in his knee, the Tennessee Titans will also be without star safety and Jamal Adams. He will be out for this Sunday's game against Chicago Bears dealing with that hip injury. So the Tennessee Titans are definitely a banged up football team coming into Chicago, and the Bears definitely need to take advantage of this. And I know the Titans are really banking on DeAndre Hopkins being healthy, especially when you consider they also have Tyler Boyd and Calvin Ridley on this offense. And when you think about the Chicago Bears secondary and Jalen Johnson, Tyreek Stevenson, Kyler Gordon, Jaquan Brisker, the Tennessee Titans are really hoping that they had their full arsenal of weapons in DeAndre Hopkins, Tyler Boyd, and Calvin Ridley. So this is for sure a huge development, not only for the Tennessee Titans, but for the Chicago Bears as well. DeAndre Hopkins is still a very good player in the National Football League. When you look at his 2023 stats, he had 75 catches for 1,057 yards and 7 touchdowns. So the fact that he may not be a full go for the Tennessee Titans is a huge loss, not only for the Titans, but also a huge break for the Chicago Bears as well. And here's the crazy thing about all of this, Bears fans. It seems to me that DeAndre Hopkins is still going to play, even though he is not 100%. And anybody who really knows football and knows the wide receiver position in the National Football League knows that it's really hard to run routes without good knee stability. So at this point, DeAndre Hopkins is looking like he is going to be a more of like a decoy for this Tennessee Titans offense. And this is really huge, Bears fans, because now, of course, with DeAndre Hopkins out there, you still have to kind of worry about him. But if he is not 100%, now the Bears defense, including Jalen Johnson and Tyreek Stevenson, can kind of put more of their focus on guys like Calvin Ridley and Tyler Boyd, because that's who the Tennessee Titans are going to be leaning on to make the bulk of the plays on Sunday, especially with DeAndre Hopkins dealing with this MCL tear. So Bears fans, the Chicago Bears defense has a really golden opportunity. It really does suck that DeAndre Hopkins is not fully healthy because, of course, you want to beat the Tennessee Titans at their absolute best. So I hope he has a speedy recovery. But this is a golden opportunity that the Chicago Bears can sure take advantage of. And to be quite honest with you, Bears fans, even if DeAndre Hopkins was fully healthy, I truly believe that guys like Jalen Johnson, Tyreek Stevenson, Kyler Gordon, Jaquan Brisker are up to the challenge. We have so much high expectations for this young secondary group this season. We feel like they can be a top unit in the National Football League. So even if DeAndre Hopkins was fully healthy, I know the secondary will be up to the task. To me, this is a huge risk for DeAndre Hopkins. So hopefully he doesn't injure himself any further further during this Sunday's game against the Chicago Bears. But Bears fans, if DeAndre Hopkins can't go full speed on Sunday, that will allow the Chicago Bears defense to really shift their coverage and just focus on guys like Calvin Ridley, Tyler Boyd, and even Tony Pollard out of the backfield. And that will make quarterback Will Levis's time so much harder in Sunday's matchup against the Bears, just due to the fact if Montez Sweat or Darrell Taylor or even a guy like Austin Booker is able to get into the backfield and get consistent pressure on Levis, he's going to have a tough time trying to find alternatives if DeAndre Hopkins is not a full go. So Bears fans, we are going to truly find out how severe this injury is for DeAndre Hopkins. Obviously, it sounds like he's going to give it a go and play. But if he is not a full go, this is going to be a huge win for the Chicago Bears defense. So overall, Bears fans, I wanted to hop on today's episode of Kick on the Mic really quick and just give you guys this breaking development in regard to DeAndre Hopkins' injury. But before I let you guys go, let me ask you guys this. Do you think DeAndre Hopkins' knee injury will play a huge part in the Chicago Bears possibly winning this football game on Sunday? Let me know down below in the comment section. But as always, make sure you continue to hit that subscribe button and the notification to catch all Bears content right here on the podcast. Make sure you follow me on all my social media platforms, and make sure you share this episode of Kick on the Mic with every single Bears fan that you know. And Bears fans, don't forget to run to BetUS.com to receive your 150% deposit bonus up to $2,000 to bet on the Chicago Bears all season long. But other than that, I'll be back for an all new Bears episode right here on Kick on the Mic. Thanks, guys, and as always, bear down.
You ain't bout it, you ain't bout it, you ain't kick on the mic. You ain't bout it, you ain't bout it, you ain't kick on the mic. You can go and subscribe, cause I be on it right. You ain't bout it, you ain't bout it, you ain't kick on the mic.